Your nonprofit can survive in the first year. It can thrive in the first year and still quietly fall apart in year two. And no one is going to warn you about this. I am Samar Michelle Days. I am your nonprofit small business strategist. And I'm here to let you in on my real life tips and tricks on how I run my sustainable nonprofit, and I can help you grow yours. So let's get into it. Nonprofits start, and in the first year, they're amazing, right? We're building our board and we're getting our volunteers and we're getting everything together, and everybody's excited. And so, there is no reason to think that we won't thrive forever, right? And then year two comes in and kind of breaks that mold. And we're really, really confused and don't understand what's going on. And I want to really get into some of the things that I see as to why this happens. So, year one funding and excitement and the number of people that you serve and the clients that you get often hides a broken system or like unrealistic revenue expectations, because oftentimes those first events that you have, everybody is coming, everybody is going to be a part of it, everybody is super excited, and those numbers are false, right? Your, childhood friend or your cousin or your grandmother, they're not going to come to every one of your events, but they come to that launch event, right? So you have 100 people, 200 people at that launch event, and you think every event is going to be like this. It's not the case unless you put some systems in place that are going to help you sustain those goals. So we want to make sure that we are really setting realistic goals about what we can do, what we're doing, but then also have those marketing strategies in place and build those systems so you can continue the growth and you can continue the momentum off of that first year of excitement, because it's not that it's false. It's just what happens, right? Even with big business, if you go to a new store launches, you might go there every week when it first opens, but then you trickle back off into your regular life and your regular stuff. And so the same thing happens in our nonprofits. So we don't want to set an unrealistic revenue stream or revenue goals or unrealistic service goals of how many people we're going to serve if we based off of that launch excitement time and all of that, okay? So then the second thing is you start to grow and you don't have a financial plan, and your expenses begin to increase faster than your income. I see this a lot because a lot of people have a lot of plans and they are used to working and having revenue to just buy the things that they need for their business. But as the year goes on or the 2 years go, the second year settles in, you begin to realize, like, I've bought a lot of things for this business, but I'm not recouping the money. And it is something that I hear all the time from my nonprofit leaders. I'm just shelling money out, and I'm not getting any return. A lot of that is because you don't have a plan for the return. You didn't set a budget. You didn't set the ways that you're going to bring money into your organization. You really only thought about the things that your organization needed to run, that and I'll give you an example. So let's just say that your nonprofit is going to provide tutoring, and you get all of the books and all of the materials and the software so that you can assess the children, and you buy all of these things up front, but you haven't worked on getting new clients. And so those things dry up fast. The other thing is that, you might get that funding in the first year, but if you didn't build a sustainable plan, then you can't prove to the funder that you're going to do right by it the next year, and maybe you don't get that funding the second year. So it's important for you to really build those systems and really, really build that financial plan that really focuses on income and not expenses, because we're going to spend money, y'all. There is money to be spent, and it's going to happen. You don't have to really plan to spend money, but you definitely have to plan to get that income in. And then we grow and we expand no matter what. We can't do that, y'all. We have to make sure that our growth is measured with our capacity. And so that means that if you are working every hour of the day, you cannot add new business to add revenue without first adding support. And this is a dance that that we do, that entrepreneurs, nonprofit leaders have to do all the time, because yes, it's very easy for us to say, I want more. I want more students. I want more partners. I want more donors. But more means that you have more to do. If you have more students, you need more teachers. You can't bring in the income without adding the expense. You have to plan for that. It has to be a strategy. It has to be at a certain time that really makes sense for your organization. And so this is one of the key factors that settles in after that first exciting year. It's like, this is a real business now. This is a real business. So you have to move from that very excited, and I'm not saying don't be excited about your business in year 2, but sometimes the excitement drives all of the motivation and all of the decisions, and they need a bit of a pause and some strategy to keep them going. So if you want some help on that strategy, if you want to kind of figure things out, reach out to me and my team. I am at samarmichelleconsulting.com. You can always click on the work with me link, and we can talk to you about your goals, talk to you about what you're trying to do, and see exactly how we can help, because we know we can help. We have lots of resources, and we can help you grow your nonprofit to 6 figures and beyond. So I hope you liked this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I have lots of perks for all of my subscribers, and we'll see you next time.